And now for our healing circle. Let us open our hearts to the Christ power, wisdom, and love as together we call upon the angels of healing to draw close. We come into the soft radiance of this love as we focus and hold the healing light of the Christ star over our nation, the United States of America, on this Sunday before Election Day. And we ask for clear vision to elect those candidates who would become true stewards and public servants in the halls of government. May the voting process be free from corruption and violence. May the divisions and infighting between parties and people end. And may we all do our part to bring about a stronger nation and a more harmonious world that is working for the betterment of all. Let it be so. With hearts full of gratitude, we give our thanks. Amen. The reading Jane has chosen, White Eagle Address from July of 1960. We are speaking to you from the world of spirit, and we do so because the time has come when the people on earth must arise and see the path which lies before them. Many people wonder what good is done by coming to a religious service. They may feel that the singing of hymns and the uttering of prayers is all childish nonsense. But the very action of speech, of singing, of sending a vibration into the ether is of great assistance to man. Man lives in a physical world, in a world of very dense, dark matter, but he himself is in his real nature is light. Man is a spirit and is a part of the whole of life, part of God, part of his fellow beings. And as we have just said, man has now reached the stage on the path of spiritual evolution where he can be quickened in consciousness, awakened to his true nature, and shown the path which leads to freedom. Man cannot live for himself alone. Every action, every word, every thought has its effect upon the world around him, and by prayer, which is sincere from the heart, he assists all men to do the same. He is a builder of a new world, not only physical, but non-physical, a world built of the higher ethers, which increase in lightness and beauty as man himself evolves through the spheres of spiritual life. Remember the power which God has given to every soul, every spirit which is clothed in dense matter. By sending out the light from your heart, you are increasing the light in the whole world. As you breathe in with the consciousness of the light of the Spirit, you are breathing in the holy breath. The body is being purified by the holy breath, the healthy, whole breath. Every morning you can, if you will, be revivified by the conscious inbreathing of the breath of creation, the breath of God. And remember that with every aspiration, every effort that an individual makes to find truth, he is drawing nearer to God and to fulfilling the purpose for which he is living on earth. You are living today in an age of the mind, when man is arrogant in thought and is worshiping the power of the mind. But in reality, mind is only matter. Man does not realize that when he worships the mind, he is worshiping mammon. And mammon or mind can destroy him body and soul, can destroy the very planet. You see, children of the earth, all truth comes from the Spirit, but not everything which comes into the mind comes from Spirit. Often thoughts dropped into the mind come from negative forces, but man grasps these thoughts and thinks he is wonderful because he has learned something fresh about physical matter. Yet only when man recognizes that within his heart chakra lies the shining jewel of truth, and will submit to the guidance of the Spirit within, which is also intuition, tuition from within, will he find truth and happiness, and unfold beautifully and naturally his God-given, God-like powers. The right way to truth is through the Spirit. In the outer world is turmoil and chaos and unhappiness. You think with the mortal mind, with the mind which is part of the substance of the earth. You do not think with your inner mind. You do not approach problems through the inner self, through intuition. The very word explains itself. Tuition, training inside yourself. You are looking outside for help, and all the time, the help that you want is inside. Have you ever thought of the watchfulness and the love of your elder brethren who have escaped from the bondage in which you now find yourselves? We have come to give you a message of certainty that you can create beauty and perfection if you will obey the law of the Spirit. The Spirit within you, which is love, will guide you. You must not be impatient. You must accept day by day the presentation of your own creation. Accept, accept, accept. And be thankful for the opportunity which life on earth gives to you to stimulate the growth of that divine Spirit, that light deep within you. If you have developed clear vision, not just an extension of your earthly vision, but clear vision, you think this stage is the end. Oh no, you are just beginning. For there is a long way to go, my children, through all the spheres of life. All these states of life, remember, are clothed in matter, and matter, even in the astral world, can be inhibiting. It is not until the spirit of man has attained complete mastery over all the planes of matter and reaches the causal plane of life that he is free to move as he wills. Such a man has become as perfect as the earthly sojourn can make him. He has become man made perfect. This is the goal of every man. Jesus the Christ said, "What I do, ye can do also." In the world of spirit, the matter is finer, but it is still matter, becoming more and more refined as it rises through the planes until the soul of man is perfected, man made perfect. Then he has complete control of matter, and he is so spiritually evolved that he only wants to use his power to love, to help, to heal, to lighten the darkness of all his brethren on earth and in all the confines of dense matter. So, my children, keep on keeping on, loving the life which your inner voice directs, kindly, lovingly, giving help wherever you can, giving love and sustenance to this great work of illuminating all life. We promise you that as you live faithfully in obedience to the world of the Spirit, you will surely in due time attain to freedom and happiness, a state of perfect life, with so many of your companions and your loved ones with you, because what you do does not only affect yourself. Your life is like a pebble dropped into the pond of water, creating ripples endlessly, You know not the end of a word, a thought, an action.